Hi, this is not one of those videos that you want to skip. Mm-mm. Just imagine if you are one of those helping a lot of people out there who are hurt, who are thinking of ending it all. Imagine if you're one of those that are helping them out of that state. See, when I was little, living with my parents, my siblings, we had this stepbrother who lived with us. Um, my mother had him before, she married my dad, and we lived together. But there was something. This guy just likes to pick on us. He beats us without reason. He abuses us. I can never remember any time where I sat with this guy and we had time to, play or laugh. No. There was a time he beat me until he broke my two legs. For more than a week, I couldn't even go to school, you know. So this continued for years. It continued for years. Now, I don't know why he just chose to. Sometimes without you doing anything, he will just come close to you. He usually keeps nails, his fingernails, and those fingernails are very hard. The next thing he will just do, just plant it on my head, especially. Now, after a while, do you know after a while, when he left for school, I started doing the same thing to my younger ones. I was traumatized. I started repeating the same thing that he was doing because I felt that's how it works. Yeah. There was this incident that happened one day. My younger sister, I can't even remember what she did to me. And then I, you know, beat her up. Now, after beating her up, I left the house and I went somewhere, a quiet place, and I now began to cry. I hated myself so much for doing such. Why am I doing this? This is not right. Why am I hurting, traumatizing my younger ones? Why? I wept bitterly. And I came back home that day. I knelt down before my younger sister and I apologized and I told her that would be the last time I will ever do that. Now, unknown to me, the reason why I was traumatizing my sisters was because somebody traumatized me. Now, during my awakening journey, and I had to realize that the wound in me is actually a place where light enters me. I also understood that the me that was being traumatized was the character. I am not the character. I am the awareness. I am the observer. I am the observer observing the character. That was not me. So I had to differentiate myself, the real I am, from the character. And I began to get healing. You see, healing does not really mean that the damage was never existed. Healing simply means that the damage can no longer control me. I also understood that I am limitless, abundant. I am source. I got to understand that I am love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and self control. I got to understand that I am not designed in any way to cause pain or hurt to anybody. The world we live in can be a better place if we learn to treat people right, to love people unconditionally. Perhaps someone has traumatized you in the past. See, you can be healed just like me. Because the truth is that the one who is being traumatized is the character, but you are God. You are source. You are not your body. No. Perhaps society has traumatized you. Perhaps you're being traumatized in a relationship. Well, if you can, run from every appearance of evil. So, my point is if you're being traumatized, get healed. Because if you don't get healed, there's every likelihood that you will repeat that pattern on somebody else and you carry that wound in your heart. You see, trauma creates change that you don't choose, but healing creates in you the change that you choose. You are light source being. Enjoy grace.